Ghana is beautiful. If you haven't been today, I'm telling you to come. Don't waste time, just pack your stuff and come. But before you get here, this episode is for you to know what to do when visiting Ghana for the very first time. So without wasting my time, let's jump right in. You guys are welcome to the channel. My name is Perry. So if you are new to the channel, do what to subscribe, do what to click on the notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on new content that I release. Should you have any questions or anything, do what you hit me up in the comment section and I'll do my best to engage with you. So yes, on today's episode, these are things to know when visiting Ghana for the very first time. You need to prepare ahead to travel, because definitely if you do not prepare or travel, you are never going to get here. Right? So from whichever country you are coming, you know the regulations regarding your flight details, your visa requirements, blah 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 blah. Make sure you have that information at the back of your hands. Make sure your papers are up to date. Make sure your ID cards are with you. Make sure you've done every document that is required of you. When you talk of flights, different companies have different requirements on the kinds of things to bring on board. Make sure you have your medication, your clothing. Most of the time in Ghana here, it's either very hot or very cold. Know how to pack your clothing accordingly. Also, make sure you know and plan ahead of time, knowing what exactly you're going to be doing here. Because if you know you're going to be having corporate dinners, then you know you're going to have your suits and gowns. But if you know you're going to be having fun at the beach and traveling here and there, road trips, then you know you're going to have to get some summer wear, tank top, shorts, and then sneakers to match with it. So basically you need to just prepare ahead on all the things that you need to take on board the flight and all the things that you're going to be doing when you land in the country. If you are preparing and you are planning and you are taking time to come here and then have all the activities that you can have, then definitely need to go online, go to Google, Bing, Yahoo, everywhere, research, type in Ghana, all the things you need to know about Ghana. You can go to YouTube and type Ghana, Accra, Ghana, Kumasi, Ghana. Just make sure you are doing your research, you are watching the videos, you are listening to podcasts, get to know the kind of people they are going to meet here. Right from the airport, you're going to meet diverse audiences. You're going to meet corporate people, you're going to meet literates, you're going to meet illiterates, excuse my language, but definitely, yeah, it's true. Make sure you do some research and know the kinds of people so that you know how to prepare your communication, how you're going to be talking to people, how you're going to be exchanging information with people. This is because Ghana is very big. Trust me, Ghana is even Accra alone is so big. If you're not careful, you just get lost. And so having some ample information ahead of time to know where your hotel is going to be, where your rounds are going to be, the distance from your hotel to certain points in the city, how you're going to be locomoting around, whether you're going to rent a car or you're going to be doing the Uber or you are going to use public transport if you're looking for the full adventure. It's all up to you. So you need to definitely do some research and prepare and plan. Also, you definitely need to know someone. If you have a relative or a family member down here, then that is so great because they can help you know where to stay. And so if you know somebody down here, they are going to tell you that no, instead of going to pay $150 for this hotel, you can actually translate that money, get 80 Ghana cedis, and then you have a very good hotel to stay. You definitely need to know someone. If you don't have a family member or relative, maybe you are coming here by virtue of an agent, then you can also communicate with that agent so that you tell them your preferred areas, your preferred activities, so that they can help you plan it out. You can also prescribe locations, areas, restaurants, shopping malls, market centers, beaches, swimming pools. They can help you with all these things. I mean, you could go online and get all those information, but somebody who has been here, knows the places, will do a very good job or a better job than online information. Know somebody. So let's say fast forward, you are in Ghana. Welcome. What should you know from here? Be friendly. Ghanaians are some of the most hospitable people you're going to find across the world. Trust me, if you go to New York or Dubai and you meet a fellow Ghanaian, it's amazing, the reception. Oh, where Ghanaian? And then the conversation goes on and on and on. And you realize, you guys are from the same town, you're from the same country, you're from the same, if you speak the same local dialect, oh. That's a more beautiful moment. It also depends on how receptive you are of it, because if they're being extra friendly and you're being reserved, then they also tend to lay back. We want to be more jovial. We want to make sure you feel at home. It's something natural. Don't take it in the negative. When you see somebody being extra nice to you, it's simply because you are a visitor or a foreigner. And if you hear them calling Oyibo or Obroni, that means a foreigner. Don't take it in the negative. They just mean so well. Whilst being friendly, you can give tips. Yes, Ghanaians, we are not so hard on tips like the US and all those places, but if you give a tip, trust me, they are going to be so much appreciative of it. Especially taxi drivers or any of the Uber, the taxi hailing services that I've mentioned. If you tip them, I mean, it's a good thing to tip. If you go to the restaurant, do what to tip. If you go to a swimming pool and there's a lifeguard, do what to tip. If you go for an excursion at any of these tourist sites, do what to tip. It's so nice. Once you tip them and you have a camera, they may even excuse you to take some pictures or shots. Also, wherever there are good people, there are bad people. For this, it's everywhere. I think even in heaven, maybe it's there. If there are good people, surely there are bad people. So always be security conscious. Know your environment. Try as much as possible to always be checking, let's say, Google Maps. In Ghana, we don't usually use Waze and all those ones. It's mostly Google Maps. Always make sure you are checking around you. You know which hospital is available where. You know which police station is available where. You make sure you know your environment. If you are going somewhere, do not sleep. Trust me, if you fall in the hands of bad guys, it can be a really traumatic experience for you. For some bad people, once you land at the airport, they target you and follow you for as long as possible till they get what they want from you. Talking of security, try as much as possible to also have an emergency contact at hand. Now, there are the public emergency contacts like the ambulance, the police, the fire service, which is 191, 192, 193. So if you're not very familiar with the local numbers, once you hit the country, you need to find that information, because at any point in time, anything at all can happen, and it's better for you to have these things at hand than to be sorry later. Then again, if you have somebody down here, make sure you use them as an emergency contact, so in case of anything at all, you can just reach them and then help you out. Know your luggages. If you have air tags, try and tag them so that you can trace them and then track them and then find them should anything happen. And as much as you are being security conscious, do not be paranoid. Plan your activities. If you know you're going to, on the first day you're going to rest, on the second day you're going to go to the beaches, on the third day you're going to find restaurants and swimming pools, on the fourth day you're going to go to tourist sites, maybe within Accra, and then the next day you go outside Accra. Plan your stay. Also, do well to have fun. I mean, what's the objective of flying all the way, coming down here if you're not going to have fun? Maybe business and pleasure, but if it's just for holiday, make sure you're coming to have fun. If you're going for parties or to the club or pub, make sure you're going to jam, you're going to have fun. Have fun. Life is too short. Take pictures, take videos. These are memories that you're creating, and try as much as possible to save them on the cloud. I say this because people come down here, they take pictures, take videos, and if they are not saved in iCloud or any other cloud services, by the time they are going back, if they lose their phone or anything happens, then they lose all the footages. Especially for creators and YouTubers, because you can't shoot all these things and you get back to New York City and you've lost everything. It's a crazy experience. You don't want it to happen to you. And as a foreigner, you can also help small businesses by recommending them, by leaving reviews, you need to talk about them. I was at this restaurant, I love the way they talked to me, I love the way the waiter was. If you know the person's name, mention their name. So yes, this episode has been for you if you are planning on visiting Ghana for the very first time. If you've been here already, you can let me know in the comment box below. If you are planning to come, you can also let me know in the comment box below, and I can recommend a lot of activities for you. So that has been it for today's episode. My name is Perry. Please do well to subscribe. It goes a long way to support us creators. So please subscribe. And until the next one, adios.